Good day. My name is Sheku Kuruma, and I happen to be one of the instructors for this particular work we go on. Yeah, in a place we call the Agroecology Lab, of course, within Njala University. And agroecology is a different or a very unique model of farming where we introduce different type or different system of producing crops we very much safe, and same way so the crop we they produce will be very much nutritious for the health of the people them, because we see say the conventional chemical we people don't they use all these years get a lot of residual effects on our body. So this is a model where we they grow crops in such a way that we know they apply any amount of agrochemicals. We know they use pesticides, we know they use fertilizer. We just they use waiting we get now we means integrating at the soil and try for produce out of farm. In this particular model, we know they spend beaucoup money. Rather, we get crops the way they produce nutrients, where they give nutrients to where they complement each other in effort. For example, we get cowpea and pigeon pea. So cowpea they help for add nutrients with a nitrogen to the soil. The same way, so the pigeon pea get a kind of allelopathic effect. When we say the plant in roots or the leaf in the drop, it gets potential for reduce the growth of certain weed species then at the field. Like for example, we got what we call Imparata cylindrica, where in English name as spear grass. Some people can call it locally as letty. When I want the grass, they were very much stubborn, and to an extent, it make farming become very much difficult. So we identify say pigeon pea now one pandemic Canada crop then they where we they use for reduce the growth of certain weed species at the field. And same also within this particular site where you see say we get a kind of 4-meter distance off from the each pigeon pea row to another. So within that side, we integrate another type of crop. So within that particular plot, we get fruits where we they grow the winner watermelon. Okay. So within that particular plot, you see say the watermelon go for spread. So they serve as a kind of cover crop. All right. So with that, the production will be maximized. And at the same time, will they reduce on the cost of production. Agroecology of it. Now a holistic approach where actually if we embrace our as students and as Sierra Leoneans, now a very, in fact, a plus to we. Okay? Like if you are into farming, you find out say you as a farmer, you can attest to me say one of the reasons we make pest the kind of field now because of the presence of the grass they would in the field. So when grass they serve as hosts for the insect then they invade the field. So we don't want to use chemicals. So what we go do? We go look. We use the cultural approach, okay, by physically removing these grasses or these weed species. For example, we get Calapogonium, Centrosema pubescens, Stalocentis gracilis. We get different type of weed species within this particular field. But by removing Calapogonium muconoides, Centrosema pubescens, Stalocentis gracilis as weed species, them we combine them together. Now a very good source of nitrogen that. So we combine them, then get a particular site where they use as a compost bin. We they put all of those grasses there, allow it decompose, and as such we get for like use some amount of cattle dung, integrate and mix them together, and use them back in the field. So they serve as organic manure. At the same time, they protect the plant them from insects or maybe some pests species that are the field. Because now only when the site's not clean, when the site get a lot of hosts where they make house for the insect then for them kind of the place, now you go make insect infestation will be high. But if the insect will not get time for sleep, they not get time for the dawn, automatically then presence not will be felt in the field. So therefore, if you can look at the site, we not ever apply fertilizer, we not ever apply chemical. Okay, but you can see the plants they live them very much okay. The infestation of weed very minimum. Infestation of insects very minimum. That not because the insect do not get shy inside the hosts. They not get somebody or something where they go hide, go shelter under. So that's make with this particular system. So if you go look at that other end, we get a different type of crop. We get medicinal plants. We get avocado. We get Citrus orantifolia, Citrus paradisis, different citrus. Anyways, when you talk about citrus, now orange family, different type of orange. You get orange, lemon, different type of then orange. Then they'll go forget different type of other crops where would be combined together and try to see how best it will be productive, both in terms of we health wise, in terms of we food systems, you know, and try to see how best we will maximize production, reduce the expenditure at the farm, and try for like get more income at the end of the day. So therefore, I dey encourage we all for support anything we get for do with agroecology business or organic farming, because not only we will know what we dey eat, we take care of what we dey go in our belly and it determine we health. But because of the sickness that we dey get, the cancer, to name but few. Now, because of the type of food we dey eat, if we dey observe before this time, we predecessors, we grandpa them, they live for 100 years and more. But if you look at the type of food they eat, now more of organic food. So if we inculcate the same thing, I believe we'll go for live long and we will be very much healthy. I want to say plenty thank you to we hard-working head of department, Dr. Momodu Kanu, for in support way they give to students and people within the community. Indeed, now a father to we all. In addition to that, I also want to tell thank you to the one the way they support this particular work, where now the European Union.
Thanks for watching Agric Media Blog TV.
We inform and educate.